As Deep Oaken continues to balance their game, it seems like they never learn. Now, way back then, I made a video talking about how the curved blade is going to fall off and how it is falling off. The weapon itself was just not good after the first nerf back in verse 1. And now it's absolutely atrocious, and there's no reason why you should be going curved at all unless you are a pure Gale build and want to play bootleg Hero Blade with slightly faster swing speed. But yeah, before we get started with today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and, keep it with the support. Alright, thanks. So first things first, for you to understand what I'm talking about, let's talk about proficiency. So proficiency is a stat in Deep Oaken that allows you to do more damage the more investment you have into it. So for every 1 stat point in proficiency, you get 5% extra M1 damage and 5% extra critical damage, which is really good. That's really good. But the thing is that not many of people do know is that 6 proficiency is actually just lower damage overall compared to verse 1's old damage. Now I'm going to pull up a stat calculator to show you guys this. As you can see here, we have the Forgotten Gladius. I have 19.1 damage, and I have 13% pen, 7 scaling, 7.5 range, all this stuff right here. Kind of sounding similar to the curve, right? Well, let's go over to the damage calculator and put 23. It isn't in right now, but I'm going to change it to 19.1. That's our base damage. 6 proficiency, because that's what I have on my build. 7 scaling, and then we're going to add 97 into the stat, because that's how much medium I have invested into this build. And you see the damage comes out to be 31.7, which is exactly the same as the damage I have in game. Alright, this is with verse 2 calculations. Now I'm going to show you guys some verse 1 calculations. So yeah, this is verse 1 calculations. You take the base damage, you add it to the base divided by 1000, and you multiply it by the scaling, as well as the stat invested. After doing the math here, we come out to 32.06, which is slightly higher than the original damage, which was 31.7. See, but here's the problem. This becomes more apparent when the weapon has lower scaling and when the scaling is split between 2 stats. This is a huge problem for curved, because in order to make curve even viable at all in terms of M1 damage, you have to put your 6 prof in, or else it's not going to work. The recent curve nerf basically made it like a shittier Gladius in a lot of ways, because 1, if you want aftercuts, you'll just inhale as a Gale build, so you save your 20 points. 2, you can get an enchant on your fucking weapon, okay? 3, curved, you have to invest your 6 prof in there and actually make it good. And then there is better alternatives, like Hero Blade of Wind. Literally has a better crit than curved blade. And you're just sacrificing, what now, 0.02 swing speed or 0.03 swing speed? Like, either you use the Hero Blade of Wind or you use a Forgotten Gladius with an enchant, and it's literally just a better curved, because you'll get your aftercuts from inhaling anyways. A lot of you guys might be saying, oh, but with curved you have aftercuts in base. That doesn't really matter, because the aftercuts in base is only 5%, and when you inhale you get the full 15%, versus just using a regular weapon and just inhaling, you'll get the 15% regardless. Like, what? Hopefully this is enough to revert the change to the swing speed on curved, or even possibly change the scaling. Make it 3-6 for a medium Gale instead of hard split 4-5. You could also end up just increasing the base damage for curve too. That would also work, because that would in change make aftercuts do more damage. Hopefully this opens the eyes to a lot of the community that you could just run a Forgotten Gladius with an enchant and it would be better than a curved. It can be a chilling, because chilling applies ice damage. It can be the furred, because the furred just gives you extra damage. It could be literally anything but curved and it will be better. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about again. Curve is falling off. Hop off of it. It's not good. Peace.